Welcome back. In this video, you will learn how to use common English words in real situations. From incoming to inner, we will explore useful collocations and examples that can help you speak more naturally and confidently. Incoming. Coming in or arriving. The incoming calls were recorded. The incoming flight from Paris is delayed. The incoming government faces many challenges. Incompetence. Lack of ability or skill. His incompetence caused the project to fail. The project failed due to sheer incompetence. He showed incompetence in managing the team. Incomplete. Not finished or missing parts. The form was incomplete. Inconvenient. Causing trouble or difficulty. I'm sorry for calling at an inconvenient time. Incorrect. Not right or accurate. Your answer is incorrect. Incur. To bring upon oneself, usually something bad. She incurred a lot of debt. You may incur a penalty if you pay late. Indemnity. Compensation for damage or loss. The company paid an indemnity to the injured worker. Independence. Freedom from control. She values her independence. The country gained independence in 1960. Index. An alphabetical list or statistical measure. Check the index at the back of the book. The stock market index rose today. Rise is a common verb that means to go up or increase. It is an irregular verb. Rise, rose, risen. We use it to talk about things that go up by themselves, like prices, temperature, or the sun. For example, the sun rises in the morning, and prices can rise over time. It is important to remember that rise does not take an object, because it describes something that happens naturally. Indicate. To point out or show. The data indicates a rise in sales. Indication. A sign or piece of information. There's no indication of foul play. Indicator. A sign or measure showing something. Blood pressure is a key health indicator. Indictment. A formal charge for a serious crime. The indictment was announced yesterday. To be indignant at or with. Feeling anger at unfair treatment. She was indignant at the unfair decision. He was indignant with his colleague for lying. She was indignant about the treatment. Indirect. Not straightforward or direct. He gave an indirect answer. Indiscreet. Lacking caution or discretion. It was indiscreet of her to mention it. He made an indiscreet comment about her personal life. That was an indiscreet question to ask at the meeting. Try not to be indiscreet when talking about sensitive topics. Indiscreet describes someone who says or asks things that are too personal or not appropriate, often without thinking about the consequences. For example, asking about someone's salary or private life can be considered indiscreet. Discreet, on the other hand, describes someone who is careful, tactful, and respectful of privacy. A discreet person knows what to say and what not to say, especially in sensitive situations. Indiscriminate. Done at random without care. Indiscriminate bombing killed civilians. Indoor. Inside a building. We played indoor soccer. Indulge. To allow oneself or others pleasure. She indulged in a piece of cake. After a long week, she decided to indulge herself with a spa day. He likes to indulge in chocolate from time to time. She continues to indulge in her habit of taking a nap every day. Inept. Clumsy or unskilled. He's completely inept at cooking. Inexperienced. Lacking experience. He's young and inexperienced. Infect. To cause disease. The wound got infected. Infection. Illness caused by bacteria or virus. He has a throat infection. Infectious. Easily spread. Laughter is infectious. Measles is a highly infectious disease. Infested with. Full of pests or something undesirable. The kitchen was infested with ants. Infinite. Without end. She has infinite patience. With this technology, we have infinite possibilities. Scientists study the mysteries of infinite space. There is an infinite number of stars in the universe. Infinity. The state of endlessness. The stars stretched into infinity. The hotel has a beautiful infinity pool on the rooftop. Infinite is an adjective used to describe something with no limits, like infinite possibilities, while infinity is a noun that refers to the concept of something without end, such as the idea of infinity in space or mathematics. Inflamed, red, swollen, painful, his ankle was inflamed. Inflammation. Body's reaction to injury or infection. She suffers from joint inflammation. Inflate. To fill with air or gas. He inflated the balloon. Supermarkets sometimes inflate prices during holidays. Inflexible. Not willing to change or bend. The rules are inflexible. The company has a rigid and inflexible policy on working hours. Working hours refers to the time during which you are expected to work, usually in a job. For example, my working hours are from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. This shows the fixed period you work. Schedule is more general and refers to a plan or timetable of activities, which can include work, classes, appointments, or travel. For example, I have a busy schedule today. This means your day is planned with different activities. A piece of information, a single fact or detail. Let me give you a piece of information. The report contains a key piece of information for the investigation. Informant. Someone who gives secret info. The police protected their informant. Infrastructure. Basic systems and structures. The country needs better infrastructure. Infringement. Violation of a law rule. That's an infringement of copyright. Ingredient. A component of a recipe chopped product. Flour is a basic ingredient for bread. Inhale. To breathe in. He inhaled deeply before diving. Inherit. To receive from predecessors. She inherited her father's house. Children often inherit traits from their parents, like eye color or temperament. Inheritance. Property or traits passed on. He spent all his inheritance. Inhuman. Cruel or lacking compassion. The prisoners were treated inhumanly. Many workers were forced to live in inhuman conditions. Initial. First or beginning. Her initial reaction was shock. At the initial stage of the project, we focused on research and planning. Her initial idea was to buy a house, but with the prices so high, she had to rent instead. Initials. First letters of a name. Sign here with your initials. Initiative. Plan to achieve something. Ability to act independently. She showed great initiative. She decided to take initiative and organize the meeting herself. Employees who show initiative are often promoted faster. The government launched a new initiative to support small businesses. Inject, to force a substance into something. The nurse injected the medicine. Injure, to cause harm or damage to the body. He injured his leg playing soccer. In-laws, relatives by marriage. We're visiting the in-laws this weekend. In English, in-laws refers to your partner's family, such as your mother-in-law, father-in-law, brother-in-law, or sister-in-law. These terms are commonly used when talking about family relationships after marriage. For example, you might visit your in-laws during holidays or spend time getting to know your partner's relatives. Understanding these terms helps you talk about family in a more natural and complete way. Inner, inside, close to the center. He found his inner peace. He found the inner strength to overcome the challenges. Only a few people in her inner circle knew about the plan. Innovation, new idea, method, or invention. Innovation drives progress. Technology companies invest heavily to drive innovation. Keep practicing these expressions, use them in your daily conversations, and you will sound more natural and confident in English. See you in the next video.